Hi there, let's talk about the daily cleaning routine on your pellet stove. Doesn't matter if you don't have one that looks like this, they all work exactly the same. What tools do we need to complete this job? Some glass cleaner, some roller towel or cloth, lint-free cloth, paintbrush, doesn't have to be an old one, cheap one, can get full of ash, a metal bucket or metal container because there might be a little bit of heat, and a vacuum cleaner specifically for fireplaces. Gloves. I like these, they're black, easy to use, get a natural feel, you don't have to throw them away. The disposable ones, you can use those, but obviously you're going to go through a pair every single day that you clean. Alright, let's open up. Really very simple, only 3 components. Deflector plate into the bucket, brazier bucket into the bucket, ashtray into the bucket. Okay, let's go to work. Vacuum cleaner, paintbrush. Obviously I'm not going to switch this on because then you won't hear what I'm saying. What we're going to do is you're going to brush, have the vacuum cleaner nozzle right underneath it, and you will take every bit of ash out of this firebox, out of the chamber. Up and down, vacuum, vacuum, all the way down to the bottom. Okay. What you might need to do is inside the holder for the brazier, sometimes there's a little bit of residual hard ash at the bottom. You need to use the sharp end, tap it a little bit, and vacuum it all out. Onto the door, into the seams, vacuum there again, get the end of your hose underneath, vacuum, get everything out. Remember the glass we're going to clean now. Vacuum all around in your seams, and that's it. Done. Okay, next. Glass cleaner. Right, spray, spray, spray. Spray, spray. No, don't do it that way. Why not? Because this is going to drip. You'll never be fast enough to clean that. It's going to drip into your fire rope, and especially on this side over here, it's going to run into that fire rope over there. It's going to make it hard, it's going to make it brittle, it's going to shorten the life of your fire rope. So what you want to do, take your cloth, take your roller towel, whatever you're using, spray onto that, clean. Very simple. That's done. In reverse, ashtray, everything out into the drum. Back it goes. Brazier bucket, nice and clean, give it a couple of taps, get everything out. Most important thing, that hole there on the side of it, there's only solid plate on the one side, small hole on the other side. That must line up with the glow plug on the inside. Okay? Back it goes, lining up with the glow plug. Brush, brush, deflector plate. Okay, remember that ash is biodegradable. It can go into your compost, it can go into your garden. You don't have to turf it in the bin. Alright? Let's close. Our job is done on the inside. Combustion chamber, clean, gloves off. Okay, what about the outside? Right. Remember, if you have steel components like this on the outside, your service technician is going to clean those or spray those for you when you have your annual service. What you want to do is watch out on the side panels when you clean those at home, which your domestic will do, or they will, especially at the bottom here, tends to get a couple of scuff marks. Try it with just warm water and a cloth. If not, a very, very mild detergent. What you don't want to do, because of the paint finish on this, no acetone, no thinners, no ammonia, nothing that is going to damage the paint finish on this. Okay? If you don't have the steel outer, if you have the Aluka porcelain tile cleaner, cleans this beautifully, puts the shine back on, and doesn't do any damage to the Aluka. That's it, simple as that. A couple of minutes on the inside, minute or 2 on the outside, put your tools back in the box, throw your ash into the compost, and off you go. Do that every day, you'll have years and years of hassle-free use.